Our first step is to really define that orbit of the eye. So I'm going to use a mask. And a mask pin is sufficient. Control click to invert, make sure it's all cleaned up. I'm going to pull in slightly so I'm not getting all of that bottom. I'm not getting all of that top. Okay. Control click, sorry, keep that inverted. Come into move, and there's a natural positioning based on how well the front plane of your face is. There's a natural positioning for the orbit of that eye that in this case I'm going to stick with. Now if yours is not set like this, then we want to have a sense of how far this really should go back. And of course, again, this is something that varies. So you'll want to take everything with a grain of salt. But we're looking at, let's just go to 1 unit. And line that up with the front. So remember, these units, because the transpose line is staying the same, these units are still kind of holding up to that 1/8 of the width. And so this is 1/8 of the width backwards. We're just keeping this. I don't really want to go in and adjust the transpose line to be uber precise about something. I just need really quick mental notes. Push the orbit of the eye 1/8 of that width backwards. Transpose line is already set for it. I don't have to sweat anything. This is going to work just fine. And then we'll pull the cheek, from there. But let's first get this established. So I'm going to pull out with move, just pull in. Let's turn perspective on. Get rid of that floor. Clear the mask. And we're doing pretty good. In order to really get that eye backwards though, let's really push it in. You'll decide how far back you want to go. I don't need to go too far at the moment, but just far enough. Okay. Control click to clear the mask. And then let's just make sure that this is lined up and looking pretty. So I'm just going to make this a little bit more of a curve. Then we're going to come in and establish the bridge of the nose here. We're not going to put the nose in, we don't need to. But we do need to get the muzzle of the maxilla, the little cylinder that happens in there. Okay. Bridge of the nose. Check your 3/4 every now and then, make sure nothing got destroyed. Okay. Pull the muzzle of the mouth out slightly. And give that chin its separate plane. Okay, I'm having a little trouble right there. I just want to get that in. Okay. And let's talk about this profile and exactly what I'm going for here. We need a down plane, up plane. We need a little round plane here. Then we need an up plane, down, up, straight or down, then out from there. And kind of backwards. Those planes are consistent. They're part of the skull. That's just the way it is. So you want to make sure that the teeth are essentially pulling out. And roughly right around where the line of the teeth are going to be, not the lips, but the teeth. So there's going to be a little bit more, well, they're going to be a little lower than I have them right now. Make sure that the orbit of the eye fairly straightforward.